Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. Are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down. Yes, Superman fans are most welcome. Best character ever. I have a message here from Deborah Snyder. Unfortunately, it's not a message she sent me personally because she is. But anyway, sorry to that, but your wife is. Anyway, right, here's the message to the fans that I think she put out on Vera. I think it's Vera. It looks like their kind of artwork. Anyway, Zach has the most incredible fans in the world. This means so much to us, speechless. Thank you to everyone for the outpouring of love and support. So that's brilliant. I think that's not an old message. I think that's to do with the video campaign we've all been involved with this week. She's great. They're great. The fight goes on. Now, it's been a superb week in the fight to release the Snyder Cut. But it's not enough. It is not enough. Warner Brothers do not want to release the Snyder Cut. We have to give them no choice but to release the Snyder Cut. How do we do that? Well, it's not with aggression. It's with brains. It's with your minds. It's with our minds, right? We need the mainstream cinema-going audience to support this campaign. That's difficult. We need big-time directors to come out publicly and support this campaign. Again, very difficult. But if we get to that level in this campaign, then it becomes mainstream, then it becomes massive, then Warner Brothers would really consider releasing this cut. Now, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes at Warner Brothers. I don't know if they're even talking about it. Who knows? We've certainly been told by the famous secretary now at Warner Brothers and Walter Hamada's secretary that they know about it. So they know about it, but are they discussing it? I don't know. You don't know that. All we know is we have to amp up the pressure. Loads of videos were made. Comicbook.com, Screen Rant, both ran articles about this video campaign to release the Snyder Cut. That's massive. That's brilliant. But as I said on the top of the show, that, my friends, is just not enough. So we have to go bigger. We have to go huger. We have to get more ambitious if we're, serious about releasing the Snyder Cut. We want to see this film. It's become extremely important. Now, in the next week, our voices are not going to be heard very much because it's all just going to be trends about Endgame and a massive episode of Game of Thrones, which hits screens tonight and tomorrow. So we can keep on doing our stuff. Of course, we should. But I think in a couple of weeks, when it all starts to be calmed down a bit, I think that's when we should really, really do this. And via social media, really getting lots of people. Get your friends to hashtag release the Snyder Cut. What's that? You don't need to tell them. Just tell them, do me a favour and hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Get your friends, get your families, get your girlfriends, get your boyfriends, get your pet cat if they've got a Twitter account. Just get people that you know, and they don't have to be passionate about this. They don't need to know what it's about. Just tell them to do it. We need attention. We need to be trending all the time. And we have been trending for the past week. And that's awesome. But as I say, it's not enough. Because we need more videos. We need more people doing this. Because just because the video campaign's done it doesn't mean we can't keep on making videos and hashtagging. We've got to keep this going. We can't start patting ourselves on the head and saying, aren't we good? Aren't we clever? No, we're not. We're brilliant. We're fighting for something. Deb and Zach appreciate that. But for us to achieve our goal, we have to be ambitious. We have to be relentless. That's the word you need to remember. Relentless. To get the Snyder Cut released, we need to be relentless. We need to tag big name directors to see if they're interested. Probably difficult for people working with Warner Brothers directors to get involved, but certainly non-affiliated people with other studios would be great. Of course, they don't want to bite their nose off to spite their face, and I understand that. But we've at least got to try. So that's what we need to do in terms of the Snyder Cut. So should we kind of change the tact here? I was watching Man of Steel. Actually, I watch Man of Steel every morning, and I get halfway through it, and then the day takes over. But love that film. But anyway, and there's a lot. The haters, right, don't like aggressive Superman, a kind of raw Superman. But I like the fact that Man of Steel's Superman, Cavill's Superman, has attitude in Man of Steel. Now, the haters say this is nothing like the Superman from the comics. You're wrong. You are so wrong. Read Action Comics 1. What was Superman doing? Grabbing mine owners and, evil landlords and chucking them and being aggressive and beating them up. One of my favourite bits in Man of Steel is, you think you can threaten my mother? I'm going like this. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. And that is what Superman originally is. It was only later on that he got a lot more pure-hearted, a lot less aggressive. And this is why I keep on talking about the next Superman film needs to put all the sum of its parts together. Take a lot of the stuff from Action Comics. Take a lot of the stuff from the 70s, 80s, 90s, the noughties, and the modern days. Marry it together. And by having him nearly 1,000 years old, you can do this through flashbacks and present-day stuff. There is a great opportunity here. You tell his origin through the opening credits, right? You could even mix the Williams theme with the Ideal of Hope theme. It would be awesome. A Superman film should be massive. It should be epic. It should be emotional. Do it properly, and you could make something really special. It's time, Warner Brothers. We want a Superman movie. I want a Superman movie. This character matters. He matters. He's better than any other superhero. He is the absolute best. Now give him the film that he deserves.